So right now there are at least 50 hot air balloons getting set up. You can hear them off in the distance. A combination of fans and fire airing them up. They're actually blowing up all over the valley here. I can't see all of them, but so far I've counted at least 50 balloons. It's about 5:30 in the morning and they should be up in the air in the next 20 minutes or so. So after the balloons take off in the air, all of the trucks and trailers go chasing after them. They obviously can't steer in any direction. The wind just takes them where they blow. So the trucks and trailers rush off in an attempt to try to capture them wherever they land. You're not in this on your own.
Thousands of caves all around Cappadocia, and what is amazing to me is that these are not places that are preserved by any sort of organization. These are just things that are, this whole landscape is surrounded by these amazing caves, and you can just walk around and go explore them. It is just absolutely breathtaking. So we're getting ready to go on an ATV tour. We're not exactly sure what we're getting into, but we're pretty excited.
So we're standing inside this cave that's, I believe, a 2,000-year-old church. And the crazy thing about this church is it's completely carved out of the mountain. None of these columns were brought in. They simply chipped away and sculpted the church and all of the decorative arches as they were digging out the cave. So, true story. This is where the restaurant keeps their supply of chickens. And a guard dog.
So this is probably our favorite restaurant that we've been at so far on our trip. We get to sit on this little table, have the most beautiful view, and the food is amazing. Come on.
Don't fall off. Hang on tight.
So we just found this open air market. All of this produce is so fresh and beautiful, and it makes me really hungry. So we're getting ready to go into this underground city and explore. It's supposed to be the widest underground city in Turkey.
8 levels down, but 5 floors are opened for visitors because 3 floors collapse down at the bottom. But after Hittites, this underground city was abandoned till early Christians era. And Christians came this region, they called 6 more floors.
So we just learned that these caves, the first 2 floors, are actually 4,000 years old. So all of Cappadocia was formed by a volcanic eruption. It's all kind of like a sandstone, and that's how these caves were formed, because they're super soft. It's basically like one giant ant colony, but boy, this is about 2.5 feet tall right here. This is a huge stone door to close off a tunnel. It weighs about 1,000 pounds. And they would roll the door closed if enemies came in. Hundreds of tunnels here, and each one of them had round doors to close. Tunnels seem to go on endlessly. However, we're only seeing less than 10% of what is actually here. Only about 10% is opened up to visitors. So it's hard to see, but that's a hook in the rock where they would hang a baby's cradle, and apparently people in Turkey still do that.
That's amazing.
So this is supposed to be the longest and narrowest tunnel here, and it's a workout to get through. But there's actually going to be a ventilation shaft up here that allows air to pump down.
They dig all the way down. Fresh air.
Oh, good grief.
Small steps to climb.
Wow.
Soldiers, they were hanging.
Tell us how they make.
I feel like I Love Lucy, like
Yes.
like stop the grapes.
So this is how you make the wine. You stop the grapes. When the Christians lived here, there would be about 5,000 people that would live here. These are each private rooms.
All right, so we just saw an underground city. It was so cool. We had a guide take us around, and I'm really glad we did because I wouldn't have not known where to go or what was going on. It was just amazing to hear the history of what was used in the different places, how the Christians used that to hide out in the early years. So we're walking into this cave to have dinner and watch a traditional Turkish show. Up in the hot air balloon this morning. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This is what Cappadocia is famous for, and we actually get to do it.
This is very different. Yeah, this is very different.